That help?
Yeah, better. Okay, whenever you're ready.
All right, motherfucker shit. Pushy ass bitch.
Every fucking time with this guy.
And so, yeah, they're banging in the pool. There's a fucking orgy going on in the pool. Gotta clean the pool.
Yeah. If the movie has any redeeming quality whatsoever, it's his fucking role. Crapule.
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 This whole story
yes.
is crapule.
What's up, Sucksters? Welcome back to another fine episode of What Suck. My name is James, and with me always is my partner in crime, Mr. Chris. What's up, my brother?
What's going on, man? I am not excited about today's movie because for obvious reasons that we'll get into, but otherwise I'm doing all right. Looking forward to the holiday season. I'm glad. I love Christmas.
Me too. Well, I do. I was looking forward to this because it looked awesome.
Because it was your pick.
Of course it was.
So what I need to know, first of all, what's the name of the movie?
Well, for episode 23, we have 2015's Milfs versus Zombies.
Now, what deep psychological, physiological, mental reasoning went into you picking this film? There must be some sort of underlying reason or something going on in your facilities to say this film looks like a gold turd standard.
Titties and killing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What else?
That's. I thought it was more than that, but sometimes it's what it sounds like.
Well, why don't I start us off by reading the synopsis, which goes as such. A group of moms celebrating Ladies' Night, of course, are forced to fight for their lives when their quiet town is overrun by hungry hordes of flesh-eating corpses.
So let's get back to that because there are about 3 things wrong with that synopsis, and we'll get back to that in the review. But who is in this motherfucker?
Well, it should be...
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is directed by Brad Twigg. Gotta snap that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do that. Writing is done by Leslie Monk and Juan Sanchez.
He's a dirty Sanchez.
And we have one hell of a long-ass cast. But I will say that one of my old favorites kind of showed her face.
And everything else.
And everything else. That
Yeah.
was Miss Natalie. What do I want?
I'm not going to help you because it's supposed to be your favorite, goddammit, so you fucking remember her name.
I know it's Natalie White, I believe.
Well, the list is in front of your ass.
Well, I can't see the bitch on the list.
Oh,
there she is. It is Nadia White.
You said Natalie White.
Well, I was close.
You were fucking wrong.
It's all right.
It's one of your favorites, but you don't know her name.
I wasn't paying attention to the name.
Okay, anyway, so who she's in it for like 2 seconds. Who's
For like
actually
2 seconds, but we have Andrea Marie as Jenny, Roxana Nelson as Molly, Jenny Janetti. Is that Marty Janetti's sister, I guess? There you go. Well, my blind ass.
Yeah, you need fucking
just-
spectaculars.
As Stacy, and then we have Brandy Peoples as Megan, and the rest of them don't matter because those are the 4 MILFs.
None of them really matter. The only person that matters is I want to point out Lloyd Kaufman, again the creator of the Trauma universe, the Toxic Avenger, and all that.
Yep,
he's in it. He gets top billing on
as
the poster,
Melvin Brooks,
but he's in it for about 30 seconds in the middle as a news broadcaster, and that's all you see him. But he gets top billing.
See, that's why we have him here, folks. The man with the plan over there.
I know the nonsense bullshit.
Hey, but I tell you what, it's helpful.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's just bullshit.
Now, the thing is, we do have Rotten Tomato score.
Okay.
There was one review, but it doesn't show it.
There's no reviews.
Well, that one, I thought it had one review.
Zero reviews. Nope.
Damn, all the critics gave it a pass.
Yeah, nobody wanted to even try to.
I guess they weren't over 21. And then we have an audience score of 17% on about 50 ratings.
That's pretty low.
That's pretty fucking low.
Well, let's go ahead and get into it and see what rating we give it, shall we?
Absolutely. Let's roll it.
This summer, the dead are walking. They are coming. They will find you. Be prepared
to scream. Zombies attacked. There is nowhere to hide. You will be thrilled. You will be terrified. You will never be the same.
Well, friends, that was interesting.
Let me.
Chris in his old age is starting to become harder and harder to satisfy with good old crappy horror movies. But I will say this. This is a warning up front to anybody who is going to watch this movie. This is another one of those. If you have smaller kids, even though you don't mind them hearing cussing and stuff like that, this is a
there's a lot of
another
nudity
horror,
in this one.
another horror porn
Yeah,
flick.
there's
Basically,
a lot of nudity.
Yeah.
Also,
well,
Also-
I say that it's not quite that way, but it's intense enough. There's enough of it that it would be probably inappropriate for anybody under 17. You know, I'm just saying that.
better safe than sorry.
You know, exactly.
But I do want to say that this movie is an hour and 40 minutes long. And
Way too long.
God damn,
Sorry
does it feel
about
like
that, brother.
There's so much filler. They could have cut out like 40 minutes. It could have been an hour movie, tight.
Yeah.
And
I need to
compact.
filter my research, filter my search
No,
results to
no.
2 stars.
I don't want you to, because I don't want to miss out on a good movie that's an hour and 40 because he's like, oh, it's too long. This one wasn't, but we never know.
It was.
We don't know till we watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know till we watch it. So, okay, so start us off, Jane. What happens at the beginning?
Oh, Lord. Well, first of all, you get thrown off because the first thing we end up seeing is Preacher Man.
Yes.
The church, the Divinity
yeah.
Church comes on there, and this guy is, and it's like completely out of place. And I was like, did we go to commercial break or something? Because I think we watched it on TUBI, and they have commercial breaks.
Yeah.
And I thought we ended up with a, because I mean, it sounded
commercial.
straight up legit like a damn.
It's like, it looks like a 700 Club commercial.
Well, he looks like our friend Jimmy Mendez.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Cheesy little Italian bastard.
My name is Reverend Nathan
So I don't know if he's
Ashbury.
going to listen to this one, but I might tell him to listen to it.
Ashbury.
That's right. Well, that was what's funny is because we go from a church commercial instantly into
Dum dum didder.
I mean, within like what, the first 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, my girl
Minute
Nadia,
54. Yep.
Miss Nadia, not Natalie White,
Yep.
and boom bam pow, we've got RTs and shit already. I mean,
Already.
it's like right off the freaking bat.
Not even 2 minutes in, and her juggles are just out there juggling for the world.
Jurgles.
So because her and her man are were out in the woods.
Yeah.
Her and her man were out in the woods getting busy.
And then we get this Scarface looking motherfucker. So obviously this
Obviously.
Look at we're all getting E. coli up in this bitch.
You mean Ebola?
Ebola, E. coli, whatever. Well, anyway, these hit it.
Oh,
Hit it again.
Hang on. Wait.
That's
God,
right.
man, motherfucker. Okay.
Anyhow, hey, that's not the same.
I know. I still want to do it anyway, though.
Asshole.
Go on.
All right. Well, anyway, they get. I can't help myself. It's like a shot collar.
I know it is.
It helps.
That
See, I'm sitting there trying not to fuck it up.
That silence was him trying to say it. Go on.
Well, our girl Nadia is getting dressed. I don't even know her character name. Guess it doesn't really
It's
matter
just
because
Ho.
she doesn't last very long.
It's dead person.
She gets dispatched almost instantly
Mm-hmm.
because let's see, she gets taken out, but it's off screen.
Yeah.
We don't see it, and then she's laying there. And what was funny, some dude, I'm trying to remember where it was in here, but he runs up and he goes, "Holy shit, dead tits."
Okay.
Somebody came up and saw that and saw her laying there and holy shit, dead tits.
Yeah, because there's like a girl being eaten by like 5 or 6 zombies,
Like,
and she's
it was
butt-ass
her, I
naked.
believe.
No, it wasn't her. It was some other girl.
That's true. There's
Yeah.
already bodies strewn on the ground and people getting grubbed, and it doesn't show anything.
Yeah, there's no build up to what causes the zombies or how they start. It's just it's okay. It's a three-peat, right? Not three-peat. It's a triple threat, right? Starts off with stupid ass fake religion,
Yep.
then titties, right to zombies, and there's no in between, and that's all in like the first like 2 minutes.
Exactly. There's no explanation of a virus. There's no chemicals. There's no nothing.
No bomb, no nothing. Nope.
Because I think it's been done so many times when it's done in parody like this, they just go with it.
Which is
They're like,
weird because
why the hell should we try to develop a story? We don't have the budget for that.
normally that kind of like lack of story is done in movies that are like an hour or less because they don't have time to develop the story. But then when you get an hour and 40, normally they have time to develop why the zombies appear, but they don't do it anyway.
But
So
they
fuck it.
didn't do it.
They didn't do
that
it.
was the problem here.
That was not the only
There
problem.
there were good scenes here and there, but there was a lot of dead space.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna try to get to the good stuff and leave a lot of the nonsense out.
There was a lot of nonsense.
Now the good thing is at 3:05 they didn't waste any damn time.
Mm-hmm.
3:05 we get our first kill, and I said, "Man, that guy really lost his head."
Oh yeah.
Because I mean the zombies digging his brains out through his head,
Yeah.
smashed his skull to nothing. So that counts as
Kill 1.
yes. And then we get horrors getting eaten.
All over the place.
Multiple counts. I
Multiple.
mean, there's all kinds of hoes getting eaten, and not in the good way.
Yeah, and we haven't even met the main characters yet.
Nope, haven't met shit. But like I said, these were all off-screen kills. There's just bodies strewn everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I will say the blood effects are pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's all practical. It's all practical.
And then one of my favorites, at 4:50,
Mm-hmm.
4 minutes 50 seconds, we get,
Kill 2.
and I call it, she kept her eyes on it.
Oh yeah, because he pulls her eye.
Kept her eye on it. Yep. Now, she didn't die immediately, granted,
No.
but it does result in
She's gonna
death.
die.
It
She's-
results in death.
Yeah, she's surrounded by zombies. She's gonna die. Yeah. So
Now,
it
that
counts.
said, encapsulated in those first 5 minutes, we got a full mini movie with all the good elements.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it kind of starts to skew off the rails.
Yeah.
Now, that's when we get our credits at about 5 minutes.
Right.
And then all we get for the next like 15 minutes are the 4 bitches sitting around.
Our
talking,
4 Milfs.
Our 4 Milfs, which some are debatable.
Yeah.
But
They're all sitting around drinking water in martini
yeah,
glasses.
I like the one in the green, although I'm not much for redheads. But no offense to redheads. But
Yeah.
they're not my thing. But
Yeah.
she's got a nice pair of hoots. Now, the problem with these 4 Milfs, we see everybody else's titties in the movie
Except
them.
They keep all their clothes on.
They don't.
No,
They-
I take that back. Actually, the one with the really bad blonde wig.
Oh, that's right.
she
Later
goes in
on,
the-
she goes and bones the Guido.
Yeah, her husband or whatever, and you
Or
see
whatever
her-
the hell he is.
Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, they keep their clothes on for the most part.
Yep. And while they're yapping, we cut to a scene in the street, which makes 0 sense, but it was pretty damn funny. We get this guy in drag. Screaming
Full-
and talking like it, and
full beard.
getting chased
With a full beard.
and getting chased, and then
Yeah.
it flashes back, and you're like, "The hell was that?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was funny. Nothing catches up to him, but he actually comes back 2 or 3 times later in the movie, running from the same zombies.
But you never actually get like the backstory or where it's going or what happens. It just
Nope.
randomly throughout the movie they appear.
And that is unfortunately pretty much the MO of this particular motion picture.
Yes, it is.
A lot of cut together scenes which didn't really have a lot of continuity. Some were well done, like with the blood and the killings, but then there was a lot of scatterbrain shit and a lot of stuff that, a lot of dialogue and stuff that was useless. Okay, then we get these three idiots that show up to a party at a house, obviously, and they're out front, and this one girl walks up to him, and it was hilarious. This was one of the funniest lines I laughed at. And he tells her, "Hey, I didn't recognize you without a dick in your mouth." Now that was funny.
It's funny. Yeah, it is funny. These guys are they're all assholes, by the way. And they're all annoying as shit.
Bunch of douchebags.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's an S&M party. And we get like 20 minutes of this shit and nothing goes on. It's just, it skews completely off what's going on. There's some fucking happening. There's RTs. But
let's point out that even at an S&M party, these three can't get laid.
They can't.
That's how lame they are.
Well, when somebody's grandmother comes out with a guy on a damn collar and he's got a dog mask on.
Yes.
Which
it's weird, first of all. Okay, Grammy's coming out in like lingerie. And then she's got her gimp who has a gimp mask on, but it has like a dog nose and a dog face, and he's pretending to be a dog, whatever. The thing that I love is that he ends up being part of the party and one of the main characters, but even throughout all of the zombie apocalypse bullshit, he never breaks character.
He never breaks character.
He never says a word.
He crawls everywhere, and all
barks.
he does is bark.
Yep. The entire fucking movie.
So kudos to the gentleman, whoever he is, for doing that.
Yeah.
For an hour and 40 fucking minutes.
Right.
Which was probably a lot longer in his world.
Oh yeah, it was like probably like a 3-week shoot.
Okay, well, it was funny. Shit. Okay, well, I will make note of this.
Okay.
The audio in this movie was very poorly done.
Oh, it's hard to hear half the time.
I had to turn the TV up loud as fuck.
And
And
even
I've got
then-
surround sound with 12 speakers, and I had to turn it on. I'm like, what the hell did he say? And then all of a sudden it changes scenes and blares like a motherfucker. So watch. If you've got automatic sound balancing or sound control, turn it on and turn the volume up, because unfortunately there are some audio issues with the movie.
Do not watch this on headphones.
No.
No.
It'll blow your eardrums out.
Yeah.
Now we go back to Boringville, and we're sitting in there, and the old lady's sitting in there. It's either her or some other lady sitting in there, and these people are going upstairs to start fucking. And she goes, "Don't mess up my good sheets. Use the kids' room."
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Holy shit!"
That's right. When her Guido husband comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's now 2050. We get the only MILF who decides to
The one with the bad wig.
with the long-haired fake Billy Zane.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
fake ass Billy Zane looking motherfucker. I call her the corn dog.
Because they talk about the stupid corn dog trick, and the entire fucking movie is disgusting.
Yeah, it is disgusting.
I'm never gonna eat a corn dog again.
I might.
Well, you're a sick fucker.
Well, bud, that's your thing. But like I said, when it comes to me, that's all right with me. Food is food. But yeah, the description is disgusting.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch it for yourselves.
Yeah,
but
if you
you
want
can
to.
imagine corn dog,
Yeah.
and not exactly what you think.
No.
Okay, so anyway, we're going around the house. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're going around the house, scene to scene to scene. There's a whole lot of nothing going on.
Hold on. I do want to point out.
Yep.
Want to point out that there is a scene that we both laughed at where
Yep.
when the guy and his wife are in the bedroom.
Fake Billy Zane
At one
and
point,
the MILF. Yep.
he's doing her doggy style, and he's going, and he's got his blanket over him, so you can't see him, but you see her. But they're going, and he says, "Oh man, slap my ass!" And then out of nowhere,
He goes, "Slap my ass and call me Tom Selleck."
and out of nowhere, a hand comes off screen, slaps him in the ass,
Yep.
and then disappears.
That was funny.
It's not one of the MILFs. It's just some production hand who decides to slap his ass, which
But
was
that's
it was
the way
funny.
it is. It's just,
funny.
it's just corny, and that's the way it's lined out to
Yeah.
be. So at 24:15, we get more RTs. You know,
There's almost more RTs than there are kills in this movie.
that's exactly what my notes say. At this point, there is.
Yeah.
Because the kills haven't ramped up, and it takes too much. And then we're sitting there going, "Good Lord!" And right in the middle of all this, and then we get another church commercial.
Oh,
at
yes, right.
At 27 minutes 30 seconds.
Get the Reverend Nathan, whatever his name was.
Yep,
Nathan's Hot Dogs.
Oh, jeez. During the Dylan beating scene, what the hell did I call that?
The Dylan beating scene. I don't know.
Well, it was during something was getting beaten. Oh yeah, it was the they were beating his ass, chewing.
Yeah, so one of the three guys goes to the bathroom
it's
and
not
then
Dylan. It's a dick beating.
Oh,
It's a dick beating. It's a stupid phone. I apologize. My notes are screwed up.
Yeah, you're.
But what happens is this other fool, one of the three idiots from the front, you think, hey, he's going to get lucky too, because the fake Billy Zane got lucky. So this guy's getting handcuffed and all this shit. And they commence to trying to they pull out this huge rubber double-sided dildo and start to snake it. And he's like, no, don't try. And all of a sudden he goes, woo.
Yeah.
But during this scene, all of a sudden there's freaking, there's RTs, but then all of a sudden there's a zombie attack in the middle of what's going on.
Yeah.
And they don't even show how they get in the house or anything.
Nope. They're just there all of a sudden.
What the hell? But what's hilarious is she takes the damn rubber dick and she's actually pummeling the shit out of zombies and crushing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's when the Reverend
Nathan
Lovejoy cuts in and starts the Divinity Church commercial comes in again. So I'm sitting there going, good Lord.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, but the movie's all over the place. Like I said before, we get a warning from the,
There's a lot of starts and not many stops.
Yeah, and then we get this weird upshot angled warning from the supposed president of the United States talking about stay inside, do not go outside, do not approach them, blah 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 blah. And he looks like a low rent E.G. Marshall type. If anybody remembers who he is, if not, look it up.
Yeah. We called him the Flasher because he's wearing the trench coat for some reason.
And then we get a couple of kills at 40:31. Go ahead and go for 40.
You didn't write any goddamn notes?
I have it, but it says kill 3, but I don't write down.
Lazy motherfucker.
Oh, that's what it was. It was the redneck.
40 what?
40:31.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I think it's the Asian dude get his dick pulled off.
That's right. Yankee Winky. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I got that one at 41:13.
Oh, okay. So then it is the farmer guy.
Okay, at 40:31, we've got this Farmer Joe who's apparently talking to his quote-unquote son who's Asian.
Yeah, or ranch hand who's Asian.
But he talks to him like he's his kid. So, anyway, Farmer Brown gets his throat ripped out for...
What kill is this?
Number 3.
Kill 3.
Hang on. I also forgot to do this. Hang on. Okay. So go on.
We get... Now we've got Yankee Wanky in the forest there. He's watching some big girl bathing in the stream. They just snuck up on this naked-ass woman, and he's in there whacking his shit. And what's funny is this ugly-ass zombie woman walks up behind him, and he turns around, and instead of screaming, he finishes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he squirts
so
all over.
He's got money shot all over. So in return for the favor, she rips off his cannoli or his egg roll, however you want to say it, and starts to eat the motherfucker.
Yep.
That was hilarious. And there's shit hanging out.
A little dick soup.
And you know what's funny? I'm looking at this guy or girl. I'm not going to label here, but it looks like another dude in drag.
Yeah.
Really, to be honest. If it's not, if the lady ever listens to this review, I apologize, but it looks like a dude.
Well, is that so? The Asian kid is
Kill 4.
Kill 4. That's right. Then we get a bunch of horse shit. We start moving along again. They're all moving along, and what's funny is this part where the zombies enter the bedroom, and he's like, hey, give me the knife. And the woman throws him the knife and sticks it in his leg.
Oh, yeah.
Ace Ventura. So I'm like, it's in the bone. It's in the bone. Then we're going to skip up to 45:30.
Okay.
And that is where we get what I call kill the bitch. Oops, wrong one.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's two women. There's a zombie and a real one. And this guy hits this girl, smashes her head with a bat, I believe.
No, it was a machete.
A machete.
Machete.
Takes her head off. And I go, oops, wrong kill, but it still counts for...
Kill 5.
Then we leap another 3 minutes because, yes, I'm going to get through this shit.
Yeah.
And then I call this kill, what's the matter? You ain't got any guts? Well, anyway, they got him on the ground and they're pulling his guts out like a lawnmower for
Kill 6.
which was actually not bad.
No.
I'm going to tell you, the guts in this thing are pretty good. They probably used real pig intestines or something like that. They do that a lot in these movies. They're cheap to get, and then fake-ass blood's easy to make.
Yeah.
But at this point, there's zombies every fucking where.
And we're only like 45 minutes in, folks. Still got over an hour in this motherfucker.
Yep. And here's my favorite kill.
Okay.
These are my favorite kind of kills. Bastard men who sacrifice their women for their own survival.
Yeah.
This husband and wife are arguing. They come out of the house saying, let's get the hell out of here. Zombies show up in the front yard walking like 2 miles an hour like they always do.
Yeah.
He throws her and says, here, take her. Throws his wife to the zombies and hauls ass, but it doesn't work because they end up catching and killing his ass too. For kills number...
Kill 7. Kill 8.
So that's 2 more in the grave.
Yep.
Not bad, though. And what's funny is a lot of these guys aren't coming back to life.
No.
They're being basically shredded and eaten.
Yeah.
So they're not actually coming back. So we've still got this town full of idiot zombies. Now we leap all the way to 5014. Oh, that's right. And I call this was the smorgasbord in the park. There's like 2 or 3.
You say smorgasbord?
Smorgasbord. There's about 3 or 4 women in the park, and they just get jumped and eaten. There's actually 2 of them were on screen, and they're just basic zombie kills, getting chunks of torn out of their legs and their throats and shit.
Yep.
4 kills number.
Kill 9. Kill 10.
So as you can tell, folks, the kill count is mounting. So at least we're rolling in the right direction.
At least we're
here.
getting something on.
At least
screen.
we're getting something going.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, this is one great little part.
Mm-hmm.
During the fracas thereof, with all these zombies running around, the 3 idiots who got out of the building, the 2, I think it was 3 of them or 4. There was 4 of them or 2 of them got away, but they run into Bitch Mouth again. The one they said they didn't recognize her without a dick in her mouth, but she was a zombie at this point. She'd been killed, or bitten, should I say, and turned.
Yeah.
So I take that back. What I said previously. I said some didn't come back. Well, actually, she did. But what was funny...
I don't think we saw her get bit, though, so that's why.
We didn't see it. But what's funny is they fucking kill her, and the guy says, yeah, thanks for the gonorrhea on that field trip, bitch. Because apparently they went to high school together, and she gave him the clap or some shit. That was funny as shit. All right, now here's my favorite kill.
Okay.
59 minutes.
All
I
right.
call this one Squirrel. Because this idiotic but funny ass, fake ass squirrel was creeping across the lawn and jumps up on this motherfucker.
That's right.
And tears his throat out like it was his face or shit. Yeah. He jumped on his face. This was the fake Billy Zane.
Yeah.
He got taken out, and 3 males are standing there watching him. And his girl included.
Yep. And his wife, or wherever she is.
Yeah, whatever the fuck she is. But anyway, the squirrel takes old Billy out for kill
11.
So, man, yeah, we're rolling.
We are going, man.
Now, at an hour, we finally get what the title suggested. And the fucking...
Let's reiterate that. At an hour into an hour and 40-minute movie.
That's why I put it in my notes. An hour into an hour and 40-minute movie, we finally get what the title says. The Milfs go to war. And they come out of this tool shed. They got a couple crowbars or baseball bats, but they don't even use it.
No.
They got the head bitch, the big one, grabs a fucking weed eater and starts weed whacking zombies left and right.
Somehow taking them out with a plastic weed eating string. Yeah.
That's great. So that was good, though.
Yeah.
There were
different.
a lot.
It was different.
Lots of sprayed blood and stuff like that. And this kind of gave me the way the blood effects were and stuff. This kind of gave me the don't fuck in the woods feel.
Just because it's independent, low budget. Yeah, independent,
not
low budget
the movie.
Effects. Yeah,
the blood effects.
I mean, you could say that for any number of movies we've seen in this show, though. That they all have low budget blood effects. It's all the same. Yeah.
I'm trying to do something to help.
Well, it's not helping at all. Sorry. No, sorry.
Well, anyway, it's a zombie slaughterhouse. Hit it. Go ahead. I'm never gonna learn.
No, you're not.
I'm just gonna do that. It's like me and my basically, or when I say absolutely or stuff like that.
Yeah,
I use
yeah.
a few words a
Mhm.
lot. Now we're going to jump all the way. You know, I guess we get about 15 minutes worth of weed whack kills, and then these bitches jump in the running car.
And then we get a lot of talking and bullshit.
A lot of talk and shit, and then we get this drunk bitch who's just out there, and this zombie's biting her on the neck.
Mm-hmm.
And this is fucking funny because they're in a park, and I don't know who it was. These guys, the guys from the party,
Right. The
are
main,
following it.
yeah.
They're driving this truck, but they're driving it at like 2 miles an hour,
and they got the dog boy with them too.
and they got the dog boy.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, they're just driving around in this truck at 2 miles an hour.
Not even on the road, driving on the grass.
And they're not doing anything.
No.
The Milfs at this point have taken over duty of all the killing duties. So,
Mhm.
so at 1:15 and 30 seconds, I call this one Kill Bill. And I'm like, 12, I was Kill 12, but it was a mer person.
Oh, that's why we got a fucking mermaid.
We
in
got a
this.
merd person. I don't know if it was a guy or a gal,
But it was in a creek.
but it was in a fucking creek.
Yeah.
It was like a mud catfish, too. It
Again,
was-
something they just fucking threw in there. No start, no stop. It's just like for a quick second, you get a fucking merman person thing that comes up and fucking kills
Yep.
one of the people.
And then finally, let's jump up to 122. Let's see, 121:10.
Okay. Did we count that kill?
We did not, as a matter of fact. I'm sorry.
Which is?
The mer person,
What's number? I'm lost.
number 12.
Kill 12.
Okay. All right.
So we propel ourselves to 121:10, where we finally get some more RTs because there's been a drought, and
Yes, there has
unfortunately, this movie needs them.
Yeah, this
This is the classic definition of needing RTs
absolutely
to
Why
keep
we-
the movie interesting.
why we coined the phrase.
And then I'm trying to think who this guy reminds me of. He kind of reminds me of
What guy? Nobody knows what I'm talking about because they
Arnold
can't see the movie.
Cunningham from Christine.
But what guy?
But with a hat.
What guy?
The guy who's got this boa on and he's talking to the titty girl.
Right, but you got to describe the scene for people because they're not watching the movie while they're talking about it. So you just say some guy, they don't know who the fuck
Well,
you're
he's in
talking
here
about.
bitching at her and talking shit, and I don't even remember what the hell it was about.
So he's a director, and she's doing porn.
Ah,
So he's telling her he's trying to direct her to do some porn or whatever, and she doesn't want to do it.
yeah.
That's why he looks like a weirdo with a shiny cop hat and a boa and a fucking Cruella de Vil's cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we go to 122:38
Mm-hmm.
because fuck all this.
Yeah.
And I call this one All Choked Up.
Okay.
That is the zombie grabs. God dang it, who is it? Scooch. I don't have the mouse.
Yeah, you'd also have them goddamn notes.
I
123
do.
what?
123:38.
38. Okay.
And I have it called All Choked Up, and it is a zombie grabbing the, that's right, who is it? Okay, so at 122:38, we get,
Kill 13.
and I call it All Choked Up, and that is our director boy gets choked the fuck out, and Miss Titties escapes.
Yep. Thankfully, she escapes.
She escapes, thank
Yeah.
goodness. And then we got Jack Shit Else,
Yep.
same thing, but at 126:40, I call it Ho Fo Show
Ho for show.
for,
Kill 14.
and just gutted, just like the rest of them. nothing special.
Yeah.
But then we get the ultimate stupid, probably
Which is-
the dumbest fucking thing in
which
this
is
whole
saying a
movie.
lot.
But no, this reaches low. We have what I call Jedi Rico Suave.
Oh yeah.
Come on now, I know you don't remember. I know you remember the old,
Uh-huh.
old Jedi Rico.
Mm-hmm.
He appears at the very end of the movie, and the Milfs are walking down the street, and they get pursued by one more zombie, which I think is one of the guys
Mm-hmm.
that's coming after him.
Yeah.
And then he appears spectrally, like fucking Ben Kenobi, and throws a machete to the girls who behead the asshole.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the last kill. They're walking down the street, and then we get a
But he-
closing prayer from our boy Reverend.
And that's the
I
end.
call him Reverend Guido
I call him Reverend Nathan Hot Dogs.
and the Divinity Church.
That's it.
But that is it, my friend. That was a tough one.
It was a tough one, yeah.
because
So
there was
long.
so much dead space.
Yeah.
And you even see in my review how I kind of forgot a couple things. And that's sad but we didn't want to watch it a couple days ago. So,
Well, that don't mean shit. It just means that your notes are incomplete. But
hey, I had all the stamps. I had all the goddamn stamps.
Oh my god.
I just didn't detail it very well.
Okay, so
I think it's because sometimes when the movies are so painful to watch, I'm just sitting there with my jaw hanging open like, what the fuck are we watching here?
So anyway, I will go first. This movie sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I don't care that there are RTs. To me, even the RTs couldn't save it. There were quite a few parts that made me laugh, legitimately laugh because of the delivery of some of the lines.
Yep.
The blood effects were okay, but because of how discombobulated and disjointed and incoherent this movie is, I'm giving it a red turd.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Red.
Not quite. Don't watch. Watch at your own risk. But yeah, red turd. Watch it once and then fucking forget about it.
Hey, there you go.
What about you?
It is what it is, man. I liked it a little bit more than that. I'm actually giving it a black turd
Okay.
because of the fact that the horror effects were good. The horror effects were good. There were lots of kills eventually.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of wasted space, or I could have bumped this up because they could have made this work. Like other movies we've watched that had a lot of sex in them, but a lot of killing and stuff, worked a hell of a lot better, had more flow, more continuity, and it made sense. This movie jumped around a lot. It was confusing.
There was no reason for it to be an hour 40.
So, no.
None.
It could have been an hour long, and it'd have been perfect.
Yeah.
Cut out a lot of that excess shit. Like the S&M party and stuff wasn't really necessary,
Yeah.
but if they, whatever suits them. But, yeah, I'm just going black turd on this one. Middle of the road, that's the old...
The old safe place.
nick the artery, you're bleeding out pretty good, so...
Okay.
You're going to drink on this one.
All right. So if you agree more, if you usually find yourself agreeing more with James, it's a black turd. If you find yourself agreeing more with me, it's a red turd. I warned you. All I can say is I've warned you.
Well, just like I said, unless we gray skull turd the damn thing, which is our don't watch, we do want you to watch it at least once.
But I'm
and
still
judge
warning
for
you.
yourself.
I'm still warning
because-
you, though. It
because
fucking sucks.
You may or may not like it way more than we did, or you may hate it more than we did.
Yeah.
But it did have all the elements of a horror movie.
You were going to say a good horror movie, and
Yeah,
you're a goddamn liar. It's
No.
not. It has all elements of some sort of horror movie.
No, I was going to say god awful.
Okay, it's good cover, good comeback. There you go.
Yeah.
Good comeback.
I've seen worse though.
Oh yeah, we've seen a lot
But
worse.
oh god, and I've also seen way better. But that's just the way it is with this show. We never know.
Way the cookie
I
crumbles.
picked this movie solely based on the title because I thought it would be hilarious, which it did have some funny moments, but wasn't too overwhelming, if you know what I mean.
And I mean, I think and again, I want to go back real quick to what I mentioned earlier that the synopsis had many points that were wrong, because the group of friends, the girls, the Milfs, didn't really start kicking ass till about an hour in.
Exactly, and they weren't fighting for their lives until over an hour into the movie.
Yeah, and there was no actual horde of zombies. There was about 20 people that would randomly show up in the movie.
I think that was most of the cast that was listed. To be honest with you,
yeah, it wasn't really a horde. It was like a group of zombies. So,
yeah, go to an audition for another movie or another horror movie or something. I was zombie number 17 in the and the Milfs versus Zombies.
Yeah, I've seen scarier hordes on Black Friday videos. So yeah.
Now there's a couple of different titles. There's Milfs versus Zombies, and there was 4 Milfs versus Zombies.
Yeah.
So I was like big
that's
deal.
That's the way it's listed on TUBI, and I think also in IMDb. But then the actual title card just says Milfs versus Zombies. So it's one, and that's the mark of an independent or bad movie is that when it has multiple names. Like the last one we did, what was that? It was Blood Rage, aka Watcher of Nightmare Street or some shit, aka Slasher. Yeah. That's the mark of a bad movie is when it has multiple.
But
names.
it was funny.
It had funny parts. It wasn't funny. It had funny parts to me.
But yes,
That's why I gave it a red. So
exactamundo.
All right, guys. Well, we are getting close to the end of the season.
Yeah, I think we have about how many more?
Two more.
I think we need 2 more.
2 more episodes after this.
Yep, we're squeezing them out some little bit extra this year because y'all were so patient with our break that we took. So we're going to give you a couple extra bonus episodes. But
I am sorry, we are going to take a break after the end of the season, like we always
Yeah.
do. Though it's a normal break, not.
But
a
we're
extended
going to
break.
slightly reformat again, I believe.
Yeah, we're going to do something different. It's mostly going to be for Patreon,
Yes.
but we will, kind of sneak a few into the mainstream as well. But if you want to check it out and see what we do, go to our Patreon, patreon.com/whatthesuck, and $7, one tier.
One tier, that's it.
Everything we do is out there on one tier. We haven't done a lot lately because we're on break, but now we're going to gear up. We're going to be doing more, adding more shit.
We actually have several reviews we've done. We've got tons of bloopers on there, other special things we've done.
Commentary tracks
Yep.
for movies. We do good movie reviews on there. So there's stuff to be, there's additional content to be had on the Patreon.
With the
And
same level of foolishness, of
with
course.
the same level of foolishness.
We don't do anything serious around here.
No, even
Not on this show, anyway.
And then you'll see, if you go and you see the bloopers, even when we try to be serious, we still fuck it up quite
Hell
a bit.
yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, until next time, I'm Chris, and I will see y'all at the next Shitfest.
Yeah, and this is James, and if it ain't on What the Suck, it ain't shit.